Hello guys, Toon here back again. This time we got game number 4 in the 12 Games Christmas. This time it's a PS2 game. This is Taito Legends number 2, which is a collection of arcade games. They also obviously did a number 1, which is well worth picking up as well. But I've gone with number 2 because I think it's got some really nice shoot 'em ups on part 2. So we'll start it up. Good thing about this as well, it can be used in 60 Hz. There's an option to switch it, so you can play the arcade games as they should be, not in 50 Hz. Right, so we'll run through the games. Like I said with this, it's going to last you well over Christmas, especially if you like old arcade games and far beyond, because there's so many games on here. So let's run through them. We've got Lunar Rescue, which is quite an old game, Balloon Bomber, Crazy Balloon, Quicks, which is that game you've got to fill in the squares, which is quite cool. Alpine Ski, Wild Western, Chack and Pop, which is pretty much the prequel to Bubble Bobble. Frontline, Fairyland Story, Legend of Kage, or Legend of Cage, whichever you want to pronounce it. Kiki Kikai, Kuri Kington, which is like a weird beat 'em up. Civilian, which is it's quite unique shoot 'em up really. It's quite cool. Bond's Adventure, which is a pretty cool platform game. Nasta, which is Rastan 2, which is terrible. Ramius, I haven't really played that one much. Camel Try is a puzzle game which I haven't really played much either. Don Donko Don, which is a bit like Bubble Bobble. I'm not a big fan of it, even though I know it is liked, but I'm not a fan of it. Insector X, which is a cute shoot 'em up. Violence Fight. You got Football Champ. You got Growl, which is a scrolling beat 'em up, quite a unique one. Gun Frontier, which is a shmup again, but all the spaceships are guns. Liquid Kids, which is a really cool platform game. Space Invaders 91. There is quite a few Space Invaders games on here. That's quite good. Metal Black, which is a pretty awesome horizontal shoot 'em up. Grind Seeker, which is a pretty cool shmup as well. Arabian Magic, which is an okay beat 'em up. Dungeon Magic, so I'm not sure whether this actually is Dark Seal 2, but it might not be. I might just be talking on my arse. Never know. Darius Gaiden, which is an awesome Darius game. Elevator Action, which is a really cool platform shooter. Space Invaders DX, it's pretty good. Cleopatra's Fortune, I'm replayed. Gurukuden, which is a really cool shoot 'em up. Puzzle Bobber 2, Puzzle Bobber 2 is fantastic. Space Invaders 95. Raystorm, which is a pretty wicked arcade shmup. Patchy Carrot, which is a puzzle game. Darius Gaiden, which is a wicked Darius game. So, as you can see, there's a hell of a lot of games on here. And there's some really cool arcade games on here as well. So, since we're on Darius Gaiden, let's just go for Darius Gaiden. So, this game came out on the PS2 as well, and I think you can get it on the Saturn. It's a pretty nice Darius game, this is as well. So, we'll skip the intro. So, I don't want to make this video too long. So all these are pretty much arcade perfect conversions. Say this Taito Memories is a really good disc with some really good games on here. Get that for my shield. The PS1 version of this game is very good as well. Damn. What you can do with this, you can shoot this little orb off, which will capture the enemies. So this is where you can choose basically which way you actually want to go, because it's after all Darius games they're multi-level. I always thought on the PS1 that the music was broken because it doesn't start for ages. But it's pretty much the same on the arcade machine, basically. I have actually played the arcade version of this as well. So I've only ever seen it once or twice, but it is pretty cool. And I am a fan of the Darius games. So that's Darius Gaiden, guys. So we'll... I say I'll only have a quick go with some of these games because this video is going to be about like hour and a half long otherwise. So that's Darius Gaiden. That's a pretty awesome game. Let's have a look. What should we have a go of? Space Invaders 95. I feel a lot of tapping, guys, just because I'm playing this on an arcade stick. You can pick different characters on this. I haven't played this one that much actually, to be honest, but it's pretty cool. It's quite unique. It's basically Space Invaders with different ships. You can pick up weapons. It's very cutesy looking. The levels get really cool later on. Nice and colourful. If you shoot the thing at the top, you get like power-ups. Okay, gotta get this thing out. Hey. As you can see, this is just a cutesy, pretty cool update to the Space Invaders games. So that's that. So let's try something different other than shoot them up this time. Let's go for that. Let's see if this is Dark Seal 2. I think it might have been Dated East that made Dark Seal, or could be wrong. No, it's not Dark Seal. I'm pretty sure this is out the Saturn as well. So this is quite a unique isometric beat 'em up. Ooh, got an axe. Oh yeah, have the axe in the head. So that's our game. Alright, then here we go. Let's have a... Like I say, there's quite a decent amount of variety on here as well. Liquid Kid. Oh, this is a really cool game. So the reason I picked part 2 over part 1 was I think part 2's got better games. It's got some nice shmups on it. It's got some other games which are pretty cool. You can also get this game on the PC Engine, which is a pretty nice conversion of the arcade. But the PC Engine version gets quite expensive these days. I always thought this was something to do with the Bubble Bobble games, but I don't think it is. I think it is a separate game. Just got killed by a pink thing with arms. But say with this game, got a lot of bubbles of water and you've got to get to the end of the stage. Get some cunning water stages later on in the game. But it's a pretty nice game, it is. It's a little bit slow moving, but there's a lot going on. Hold the button down to get a big sort of bit of water. So that's Liquid Kids, which is quite cool. I'll show you 2 more games, and then say if you want to pick this up yourself, you can have fun going for the games yourself and seeing what games you like. There's got to be quite a few games in there you're gonna like, I would say. Let's have a look. I'll show you Rastan 2 anyway, just for the hell of it. I don't know what happened with this game. They made Rastan, the original arcade game, which is a really cool old Taito arcade game. Very cool game. And then what did they do? They released this tripe. What happened? Like, so you can also get this on the Mega Drive and the PC Engine. And they're almost arcade perfect, both from are. So this game, it's just not a very good game. It's a bit slow, plays a bit crap. Enough of that, silly. Just what happened? Like, last time was such a cool game. Alright, to show you one more game then. Kiki Kikai is pretty cool. Let's try and show you an old game. Jack and Pop. You can get this on the NES. It came out on. It's one of the early NES games. This is literally the prequel to Bubble Bobble. Hence it's got a lot of the Bubble Bobble characters in it. It's a strange game where you plant bombs. Stick to the ceilings and stuff. It is weird. You plant these bombs, but you got to watch because these bombs will kill you as well. Oh, dead. So you can see it sounds very much like a very old arcade game. Plays a bit strange as well, to be honest. Oh, like I said, not overly fussed on this game either. But anyway, it's on here. It's pretty cool. Anyway, guys, so that's Taito Legends 2 on the PS2. Very nice collection of Taito games. There's some old games, some of them are good, some of them are not. But there's some really good later arcade games on this, especially shoot 'em ups. There's some very nice shoot 'em ups on this. And if you've got a PS2, I think you should just pick this up anyway. It's a good game, and it'll last you over Christmas. There's a lot of 2-player games that last you far beyond that. And the fact that it is literally, you can get it for about £8. It's really cheap, and it's a bargain for what it is. Plus, they say you can change it to 60 Hz, which is what you want, because you don't want to be playing your arcade games in slow, crappy PAL. You want to play them in NTSC. So, Taito Legends, pretty cool game, well worth picking up. That's my pick for game number 4 for the 12 games of Christmas. So, I'll go now, guys, and I'll catch you tomorrow with a different game. So, bye.